Even though Punisher despises Gotham, he has no choice because Jigsaw will not leave his comfort zone and visit New York. He was determined to defeat Jigsaw this time. But he was stuck facing some minions of a man named Luke Tango for the time being. Despite having the advantage of higher ground, Punisher's prospects were bleak. However, with his keen instincts, he realized that he could blow up the entire factory. As he approached a soldier to gather some intel, Batman appeared out of nowhere and confronted him. The last time Punisher was in Gotham, Batman was not there to protect his city. He figured that he has to teach Punisher to stay out of his city. As the battle progressed, Batman realized that he is just a brawler, all rage and brute force. It was quite obvious that Batman has the upper hand. However, when the entire building collapsed, Punisher managed to escape. The soldier Punisher had confronted earlier also managed to flee and meet Jigsaw. He told Jigsaw about a huge man with guns who was asking about him. Jigsaw asked if he leaked any intel, and the soldier replied negatively. With all of this going on, the Joker appeared out of nowhere and shot the soldier. With the information the soldier provided, Jigsaw figured that he was talking about Punisher, the guy who had ruined his face. Well, Joker did help him get his face fixed by a plastic surgeon. Following his narrow escape, Punisher gathered some info about Batman from Micro, who told him that he's just a madman who runs around dressed like a bat. Batman, on the other hand, gathered some info about Luke Tango, Jigsaw, and Punisher from Robin. One thing he couldn't find out was how Jigsaw managed to muscle smaller mobs like Luke Tango when he had no network in Gotham. Amidst all this, Joker and Jigsaw had apprehended Luke Tango to ask him about the whereabouts of Jimmy Navarone. Following some crude torture, Luke gave them all the info they needed about Jimmy. Apparently, Jimmy Navarone is a high roller who likes spending a lot of money, so he's mostly hanging around clubs. Finding him won't be difficult. Jimmy Navarone had hired Luke Tango as one of his trusted men who vouched for him. Now that he's missing, Jimmy is in a bit of a jam. As he approached his car with a horde of girls and guards around him, he realized that the usual driver is not there. The suspicious driver told him that he was an old pal of his old driver, and he asked him to cover for him at the last moment. However, it was pretty obvious that this driver had some ulterior motives, and someone had hired him. Punisher was also following Jimmy's car, hoping that he might meet Jigsaw. Both Robin and Micro, on the other hand, were trying to hack into Jimmy's computer. It was a battle between two hackers. Punisher had been following Jimmy for a long time now, and he was getting tired of all this. As he tried infiltrating the club Jimmy was in, the guards stopped him. In the midst of all this, Joker and Jigsaw also appeared at the spot and confronted Punisher. Micro, on the other hand, had Robin on his toes with his hacking skills. There was nothing Robin could do to beat Micro. Jimmy received a call from one of his lackeys who informed him that Luke Tango had died and that someone had set him up. With this, Punisher forcefully infiltrated the club and confronted Jimmy. Meanwhile, Joker had also managed to get inside the club with his lackeys. It was time for an all-out gun battle between Jimmy, Joker, and Punisher. Well, Robin, meanwhile, had a few tricks up his sleeves as well. He shut down the entire system, and with this, Micro had lost this mini-battle. With the gun battle progressing, Batman also appeared on the spot. He pinched in some smoke bombs to make the stage for a perfect entrance. In a gunfight, you cannot expect to leave unharmed, and Punisher knew this. Batman was the only one using his fists in a gunfight. There were no allies, just enemies. Not a single person worth saving. Jigsaw saw an opportunity to shoot Punisher and take revenge. However, Punisher was 2 steps ahead of him as he threw a grenade towards Jigsaw. The blast ruined Jigsaw's face once again. Just this one time, Batman and Punisher were fighting side by side. Batman asked Punisher about his purpose in Gotham. Punisher, however, mocked him by saying that maybe Gotham is too big for him to handle alone. As Batman approached Jigsaw, he shot Batman and thought that he was dead. But little did he know that it's not that easy to kill Batman. Batman grabbed Jigsaw from his throat and put him against the wall. With all of this going on, Joker mocked Punisher by pointing out the similarities between him and Batman. He blinded Punisher using some paint and decided to flee. However, Punisher could still hear his weird-ass laugh. He followed Joker and managed to apprehend him. He wanted to end all this madness by shooting him right in the face. However, Batman appeared out of nowhere and stopped him. He ordered Joker to run away and told Punisher that this is not how they handle things in Gotham. This made the Punisher furious and he punched Batman. He mocked Batman by saying that he and Joker deserve each other. Batman also threatened him to leave Gotham. With this, Punisher walked away, grumbling that he sure hates Gotham. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel.